Pull up and then I say 10 parties all about average. I probably annihilate all of your fashion and genocide, homicide. What you go call it? Your villages facing extinction. Run, homie, run down to the touch. Your lungs feel blood, your hair feeling numb when I'm done. Somebody call.
Dude, I haven't even realized this, but I've literally been a Bleach channel for the past like 2 months. Like my last non-Bleach video was literally 2 months ago. That is actually crazy. And my last JUJUTSU Kaisen video was 7 months ago. I'm gonna be revisiting the current state of Grand Kaisen in another video, but I'm gonna leave that for the future. First off, I want to say there's 1,600 concurrent players right now playing this game on a Tuesday night. Now the game is closed off to close access, and you can buy it for $30. And it's up to you if you want to buy it. I really don't recommend it. In my opinion, it's not that much. Other games have charged more for early access, like Project Six has charged $100, Project Mugesu charged like $70 to $100, and then Tales charged like $100. Holy War X testers like $250. So for it to be $30, it's really affordable. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a one-time payment, and you just go to the Discord. It's through like Discord subscription or whatever, like a Discord premium subscription. I don't know how it works, but yeah. Now, if you're looking for a PvP video, I'm not doing any PvP in this video, but if you want to see PvP, comment down and like. So in this game, just like much other games that you play on Roblox, you have a spin system, and now the rarities on the spin system, as you can see, special grade 0.25%. Legendary is 2.75%, and then everything else you see 7%, 20%, 70%. Common, uncommon, and rares aren't that hard to get. Legendaries are not hard, but they're definitely much harder than like a rare or a common per se, and then special grade is damn near impossible. So just for reference, I've used 300 spins off camera. The only thing I've gotten out of that 300 spin that's pretty much good is Auto Transfiguration, which is a special grade. That is the only special grade I got out of 300 spins. I've gotten about 12 disaster flames out of the 300 spins, and then about like 9 judgment cuts, so you can just add that up. There's about like 21 legendaries in 300 spins. The rates in this game is shit. It's trash. Now, Innate bag is actually a game pass. It works kind of like your Shinda Life KG bag or your GPO fruit bag. Basically, whatever you spin, you get to keep it and re-equip later, and your mastery saves. If you don't have the Innate bag, you're gonna be stuck spinning for stuff. Let's say I spin something trash and I want to get my my special grade back. I can go back to my Innate bag and let's equip it on slot 1, and there it is. It's on slot 1. But that is the 800 Robux game pass. I highly recommend it, to be honest. It's really helpful. It's probably the most useful game pass in the game, in my opinion. But yeah, so in today's video, I'm going to be using Auto Transfiguration. I'm also going to be using Judgment, and I'm going to be using Disaster Flames. Also, if you're wondering why I have a third Innate slot, the game starts you off with Innate slot 1 and 2, so you get 2 slots, and then you can buy slot 3 and 4 with Robux. It's only like 400 Robux each, I'm pretty sure. And then if you're wondering about cosmetic is just to roll your cursed energy color, which I got Pearl, which is basically white. It's 50 Robux, but without, it's pretty much the customization for you. The test realm probably will not be a thing on release. I don't know if they're gonna keep it or not, but basically you just go in there and you just test a bunch of stuff. I actually haven't checked out the arena game mode in this game, and I haven't done much PvP either, so I don't know if the PvP is good. If you want a PvP video, make sure to comment and like, and I'll definitely do it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the skills in the game, and I'm going to showcase some of the skills, and I'm going to showcase all the skills in the game. But the first thing I want to talk about is your curse. So you have your curse, your taijutsu, and you have your innates. I'm going to talk about curse first. So curse moves, basically everybody gets this. You have from Curse Tendril to Final Black Flash. This scales off your level, so once you're level 140, you get to buy Final Black Flash for 120,000 yen. I'll showcase some of this stuff that I have equipped. Some of this stuff is kind of useless. Simple Domain is for PvP. Basically what this does is if somebody's trying to use their domain, you just pop this, and it's a counter attack to the domain. So their domain effects won't do anything as long as you're inside the simple domain. Basically just like a little thing they added to counter people's domain, because they have domain expansion in the game, and I'm going to show you that later on in the video. But moving on, we have a bunch of taijutsu moves. I'm going to show you some of this too as well, and then we have my innates. So the innates is whatever you roll in the customization. I have 3 innates, so I have Disaster, Judgment, and Auto Transfiguration. Now, as you can see, Auto Transfiguration has a lot more moves than the other 2. Mainly that's because it's a special grade. So alright, I have to re-record this part because my OBS decided to off itself. After I show you guys all of the moves that are on my kit, we're gonna go do a boss, and I'm gonna talk about the old and new PvP system that they added to the game, and I think that's pretty much it for this. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and grab a quest. Now there's this new little cool feature that they added to the game. If I press J, I now get teleported into the world, and I'm like kind of dropping from the sky. bam, on the floor is pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna start off with my Slaughter Demon. You can get this by like just progression as a sorcerer and ranking up. I forgot what rank it was, but basically the first move is slide slice. Something basic and simple. I don't think I have, no, mastery is only 1 on this, so I don't have any mastery for this, but yeah, that's the skill for that. All right, in terms of my curse moves and my taijutsu moves, we have a tendril, which is on my Z. Basically, you know, you just it can hit multiple targets at once, as you can see, but you basically just grapple 2 targets to you and you can combo extend with that. Now my next move is spin kick, which you can also combo extend with this. Basically, you spin kick them and it ragdoll them in front of you. Now this one might be kind of hard to see, but next we have Flourish Strike, which is like a little cutscene move. Basically it's like Gojo's move where he just rapidly hits the person in the chest and in the face. But yeah, it's practically the move, good damage. Then we have my VNB, so we have Curse Reinforcements, which give me more defense, and Fist Activation Divergent, which gives me a damage boost. And then my G move, which is Divergent Fist Second Impact, which just basically is a punch and it hits twice. So the first hit is the punch and the second hit is like a little lightning effect that plays afterwards, little after hit or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but I use it again. It has like a really low cooldown for whatever reason. It does a lot of damage. It's a really good move. Then we have Black Flash, which I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what Black Flash is if you watch JJK. All right, so the thing about, okay, they keep on canceling it out, but the thing about Black Flash is the hitbox is really precise and small, so you have to be very close to use it. All right, let me see if I can just get it off. All right, there we go. It does a good bit of damage, but yeah, the hitbox is really small. And then last but definitely, most definitely not least, is Final Black Flash, which has another cutscene to it. And it's basically like your Black Flash but with a cutscene and, you know, cool VFX and whatnot, and it does a lot of damage. Cooldown is 55 seconds, but it's still worth it. All right, let's see what trash I get. All right, common, we guess common, we guess another common. Yeah, I got trash. Oh my gosh. All right, what about this one? Common. Oh my gosh, the rarities, bro, all common again. What the hell? Not even an uncommon or a rare. All right, let's see what I get. There's no way I'm getting uncommons again. Okay, I got an uncommon, 20,000 XP, pretty useless, bro. The race in this game is terrible. Anyways, moving on. This isn't all of the moves for Idol Transfiguration, Disaster Flames, and Judge Man. This is only the moves that I have equipped or have unlocked. But for the first move for Idol Transfiguration, we have Deformed Fist, which basically is like, I don't know, Gear 3 Luffy or whatever. It's just something, it does moderate damage. It's nothing really crazy, to be honest, especially for a special grade, but I don't know, it's okay, I guess. Next for Idol Transfiguration, we have Blade Rush. This is probably the worst move in Idol Transfiguration, as it doesn't do good damage. It's really hard to hit, and half the time you're probably not even gonna hit it. For PvP and for PvE, it sucks. I'm only using it now because I just have an extra space, but as soon as I get more moves, I am switching this move out. This move is so bad. And the last move I have for Idol Transfiguration is Soul Touch. So usually this hits one person, but Soul Touch, you grab one person and whoever is near you, it actually hits as well. But I don't know what the purpose of this move is. It does moderate damage. I'll use it one more time. Grab one person, like a group of them in the air that's near you, and yeah. All right, so for my Disaster Flames, I have Molten Palm, which does a beefy amount of damage. I love this move for PvE. It's pretty good for PvP if you can hit it off. I haven't done much PvP in the game, so I don't know if it's a good move and reliable move, but hey, I love it for PvE. Disaster Flames Ember Insect. This is also a really good move for PvE, especially for boss farming. And it does a good amount of damage, but you just gotta hold the move, and yeah. And then next is probably the most useless move that I have so far for Disaster Flame, is you basically put down a volcano mine, and whoever just like hits it or walks into it, yeah, it explodes and it does baby damage, which makes no sense. Like, only 536, it's pretty bad. All right, so for Judge Man, I only have 2 moves, which is Gable Smash. This move is really hard to hit in PvP, but it's pretty good for PvE, does good damage. And then I have Judge Man Confiscation or whatever, and this is a grab move. It only hits one person at a time. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it does moderate damage. I think it does like 420 or something like that. Unlike, you know, Molten Palm, which does 2000 for whatever reason. I'm telling you, bro, Disaster Flames is actually really good. I know, like I said before, this isn't all the moves. I'm still working on getting my domain expansion for idle transfiguration and the rest of my moves for everything else. My next move for Disaster Flames is the domain expansion Coffin of the Iron Mountain. Pretty interesting to see that if I ever get it. But the first thing I have to do is do Gojo's domain training required to unlock. So basically I have to talk to Gojo and do his requirements, and he'll teach me how to do a domain expansion. And after that, I come back here and I unlock the move. I'm pretty sure it's pretty hefty. 250, I think that says 250,000. Holy shit, does that say 2.5 million? Okay, this game is bugging. I don't know how I'm gonna get 2.5 million. So this board mission here is actually something new that they implemented into the game. The combat in the game is really fun. However, the progression in the game is absolutely horrid. Basically, think of it as island hopping from one NPC to the next NPC until you reach the level requirements for another NPC. Like, it was really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Complete utter bandit beater. Now they basically took that and put it into board missions. It's the same shit, but in board missions. The only difference is now you need a grade to do certain missions, which is a bummer. So I got to level 315 without being any grade. I was like a non-sorcerer. Now the game is forcing you to grade up, and you basically talk to Gojo to do that, but there's set requirements to grade up. Right now I'm grade 2, and grade 1 is a shit ton of requirements that I don't want to do and involves luck. All right, I went into a private server to see if I can get the quest I want. And you basically go to the quest board, you get a mission that you can do. And where the hell am I? Oh, the boss hasn't spawned yet. We gotta wait for the boss to spawn. All right, Mr. Volcano Deity has spawned, so we're gonna quickly do this, and hopefully I get good drops this time. Why did I? Okay, and of course there's a little bit more to the game. Like, you can craft armor. So if I go to this guy, it says magma armor crafter. If I give him enough magma shards or whatever you call it in this game, I think you need like 4 for the pants and 4 for the torso. So if I get 8 in total, I can get a full set of volcanic armor. And this volcano deity is the one that drops it. I'm pretty sure it's like a rare drop or something. I don't know how rare a rare drop is, but I've only have like I had 2, but I used it. All right, so I'm just gonna activate my reinforcement and my divergent fist for more damage. I'm tanky as fuck, so I can just basically take some of his hits while it's shredding his HP out. And if I need a break, I can always use insect and I could just back up. Of course, he's hitting me like a jackass. Now, for whatever reason on bosses, this move doesn't work. I don't know why, but yeah, it's pretty useless. So right now I'm kind of fighting him legit because I'm a high level. If you were a lower level doing this, I suggest getting him stuck on this wall and kind of spamming your moves. So like going up to him and then stepping back, and then if he gets unstuck like that, you just dash around him, get him stuck again. Then you could come up to him, block, wait for him to use a move, and after he uses a move, you can use your move, then you can dash out. That is literally how you cheese him. But I have enough HP that I don't really care, so I'm just gonna fight him legit and just keep on spamming my moves, and hopefully shit hits. Just gonna grab. Oh, I missed my grab. Okay, I'm just gonna final black flash him, and this should do a lot of damage. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's the chunk gone. Oh yeah, get that chunk out of there. All right, W. I'm also gonna use Flurry Strike. That should be another chunk gone. The thing about Flurry Strike is I'm pretty sure it scales off of your strength or whatever, and my stats are 500 in technique and literally nothing in strength, so it doesn't do that much damage. But the good thing about Final Black Flash is it scales off my technique. So alright, we're gonna hit that, and this should kill him. Oh, never mind, he canceled it out. Okay, and this might, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna kill him. Yeah, rest in peace. All right, there we go. Now, as you can see, I get a lot of mastery, and you're probably thinking, wow, mastery is really easy to get in this game. It was never like this. I'm saying, like, you spend 6 hours on the game and you only get 90 mastery when you need 350 mastery to max out certain things in the game. Like, it was really bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was really bad. But he adjusted it a little bit, and it's way easier. Ooh, I got it uncommon to get mastery. All right, I got a bunch of trash from that chest, and I have absolutely nothing from this chest. And in this chest right here, I get common, Oh, uncommon. Okay, all right. 2 innate spins. Let's take that. Okay, that's pretty trash though. I'm not gonna lie. I just want I want a volcano shard, man. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to get another judge, man. I'm actually really close. I only need 1 more mastery. All right, let's get 1 more mastery real quick. Lord, I'm actually missing 1 mastery. That's so depressing. All right, we're gonna find this rock priest. All right, there you go. Now my judgment is mastery 92. I'm gonna talk to Gojo real quick because I'm really close to unlocking my domain expansion. I don't even know how to get Sukuna fingers. So I need Sukuna fingers and a million. How am I supposed to get 1 million cash? Not only I'm supposed to get 1 million cash, but after I get 1 million cash, okay, this domain expansion is pretty cheap. All right, that should be easy to get. But the 350 mastery for self embodiment over here is like 250k. All right, so my new move for Judgment is Executioner's Sword. I used it and it did. Oh my god, 60-second cooldown. What the hell? All right, let's see if I can hit this move. I'm gonna get him in an M1 string. Okay, never mind. Why did this put the move on cooldown? What does this do? Yeah, I can't seem to get this move to work. I don't know what it does. If you want to see PvP videos, you already know what to do. But before this thing gets way too long, I'm just gonna end it here.
Fucking heat seeker. Off of the molly and the coke, she a keeper. No, I really love her, but no, I don't need her. No, it sounds bad, but I never wanna leave her. Yeah, I've been in my bag for a long, long time. I've been going down the road, it's a long, long ride. And the only one I want is you, my side. We gon' split this shit up like it was apartheid.